Okay, hi everyone. This is Cindy from the Blue Star Energy Tarot. This is a reading for Sagittarius. Okay, we're using the Star Code Astro cards, and we're using the Tarot of the Abyss today. So let's go ahead and pick two cards, Astro cards. There's a couple of things when I was meditating which were a little strange to me, but you know, I've learned to just put it out there because you never know. There might be a message in that for someone. Anyhow, I saw two people holding hands, and I had a very close-up view of the actual hands that were locked together. And the one thing that I noticed was that one of the persons had an extra finger. I don't know what that means, but it might mean something to someone else. Another image that I had was thousands of people walking down the edge of a mountain. And I tried to go deeper to find out why they were doing that and where they were going and who they were, but I wasn't granted that information. There are other visions that I had, but right now, for some reason, I'm finding it very hard. Oh, there was two gentlemen, royalty. They appear to be lovers, very happy. And if the other stuff comes out, oh, there was moth medicine and butterfly medicine, representative of transformation. Okay, so just so you know, I don't date my readings. I trust that when you find them and they resonate with you, then they're yours at that time. We're going to grab a couple of cards. Thank you. Also, just so you know, I use this little jute placemat, if you will. It's actually a center, you know, I put my centerpiece on it. And there's a reason for that. I'm not all fancy schmancy like some people with how they show their cards. I ensure that my cards are touching something of earth. It's not plastic, it's made of earth, so it has the energy of earth, if that makes any sense to any of you. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to turn the Astro cards over and let's see what we have. We have Gemini and the 9th house of exploration. Okay, Sagittarius. This is a master number, 44. Gemini is highly intuitive. Cross-pollination. And the 9th house of exploration. So Geminis are busy little bees, aren't they? They tend to do multiple things at different times. My sister's a Gemini, and I often say to her, you know, that little laser thing that you used for a cat, and you shine it over here, and then the cat scuttles over there, and then you shine it over there, and the cat scuttles over there. I often say that that's my sister because she runs from one thing to the next, staying very busy and affecting a great deal within her own world, if you will. She does a great deal for others, but she encounters a great deal. The 9th house, well, what is it that you're looking into? What are you investigating? What is it that you want to teach yourself and bring yourself full circle with? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to move on here. So what we have here is the 5 of Cups, the Awakening, and the Fool. And then underneath we have the 5 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands. What is it? Excuse me, one second. You know, this card speaks of exploration, right? The 9th house. And in the past position, we have the 5 of Cups, which generally speaks of somebody who feels like, you know, they lost something. If you see here, this woman has 3 spilled cups, but she has 2 perfectly fine cups next to her or him. I don't know if that's a woman or a man, but you know, gender, it doesn't matter. This is in the past, so perhaps you've learned that there's a different perspective regarding your situation or in your emotions, right? And currently, you're awakening to it. You're opening up to the idea that all is not lost. That moving your emotions into being having anxiety and stressing over something really isn't worth it, right? But what this is doing, it's literally liberating you. Once you come to terms with that, understanding that which is lost, perhaps it was a relationship, perhaps it was a family member, whatever it is emotionally, once you realize that it's not good to have anxiety or grieve too much over the loss, you're released. You become free, right, and liberated from the constraints of the emotional distress that you were experiencing. Interestingly, here we have the Fool, which is you, Sagittarius, that's in the future that you're moving through, and you're moving towards love here. The Queen of Cups is stable. She's generous, she's loving, she's compassionate, she's patient. And what we see here in the past, that there was great sadness, disappointment over an emotional situation, could very well be a relationship. You're now exploring or moving through it, and you're in the current period where you're liberated. And in the future, what's coming towards you, or what you actually, I shouldn't say what's coming towards you, what you're moving towards is somebody who's emotionally stable, who's compassionate, who's loving, etc. 1 second, please. Yeah, this energy above here is about you reclaiming what you lost. You reclaiming yourself, right? Because this, being in this situation, really grieving, I feel like it's somebody who lost a loved one, and perhaps that they're moving through and learning how to live their life again. Here we have exploration. Maybe there may be somebody out there who decided, all right, yes, I'm very sad I lost my partner, but it's time to get out and just, find myself again. Find my peace, find my happiness. Move about with others. This could also be that, well, I guess I said that already, taking another perspective. If this is the past, you've obviously taken the perspective or in the process of it, because you're now in the current energy of an awakening, right? Being liberated from whatever that emotion, that high emotion was or is. In the next row, we have the 5 of Wands, the 6, the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands. The current situation, the Lovers, this is about, well, it's about having an understanding or having a clear picture regarding a relationship, right? Lovers is the major arcana, which means this is a partnership. 6 is the number 6 energy is about success. And seeing how it was underneath the awakening card, that this can mean 2 things, right? That you lost somebody and you're now coming to terms with the situation, and you're ready to move forward to live your life again, right? What we have, 6 is also success, by the way. There will be success in searching for whatever this partnership. Partnership could be a business partnership. It could be parent-child, child-aunt. It could be lovers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's only a love situation. It is emotionally involved, though. You're invested in your emotions with this card. Could also mean that what's coming, that you might not know that it's here, that there is somebody within your circle, within your energy field, that will awaken the thought of working with another person emotionally, if that makes any sense. This bottom row is about having the tools. Ah, no kidding. It's actually about having the tools to see what's in front of you. There is somebody within your sphere that will help you get over your grief, right? That will help you to have the experiences that you need to help get through your grief that you've been suffering in the past. 5 of Wands can mean battle, can mean, but I look at the wands as being opportunities that present, that's offered to us in our journey, so that we can have experiences to move away from or to move in a particular directions. So if you have one wand, there's the potential of having an experience, except you have to make the choice, right? Here we have the 2 of Wands. The two here, this gentleman is holding 2 wands. It's having an understanding that you can go left or right in your path, right? Each wand represents a particular experience. And here, this card, we have the 5 of Wands. Again, like I said, it can be that there is some conflict going on, but I choose, instead of looking at the shadow, I choose that the experiences that you have had, because this is in your past energy, that you have had, may have had some conflict, but in totality, you've actually built like a ladder and you're moving forward. So in fact, you know, the 3 cards together say to me that it's about what it is that you have the tools. You have the tools to move forward regarding whatever a partnership is, right? That you have all the potential to move forward and create that which you desire in love and relationships. This 2 of Wands here, he's looking out and he's trying to visualize, right? He has the 2 wands in his hands. Maybe he's assessing the situation to see where he goes. You know, the 1 wand to the left, 1 wand to the left. But I say this, no matter what path you take, if you're not sure which direction to go, you know, if after much contemplation and you really can't make up your mind, you know, truth be told, whatever direction you go, in the end, you will end up in the same place. It's just one will have different experiences than the other. The key here is to actually make the decision to move in a particular direction. In other words, yes, I'm going to take this wand, this experience, and I'm going to run with it. And that's the key. And this is really about, you know, your emotional space, right? There's been some pain there, but this is about reclaiming that, that you lost. I just want to look at the bottom cards, please. We have the Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. So what we have here is an opportunity to grow. You've learned the lesson. Look at this sword. I don't know if you can see it, but there is an eye under this sword. And her roots, her hair, she's connected. This is, you know, generally when I see an Ace of Swords, I tell people, well, you're going to get a message, right? If this is in your past, in the past column. So you may have already received a message about, you know, moving forward, and you decided to do the work, right? We have the page here. You decided to move forward here and just give it a go. And the key here is to move forward freely, without fear, so that you can completely release and be liberated from whatever this relationship was, so that you can see and visualize something different. I see that you've been through a great deal, but you're quite diligent. A little slow, but diligent. And then, of course, the outcome is to be able to see that there is somebody, there is love, pure love out there. Perhaps that's what you lost here. You lost your best friend, your lover, your mate, and you're like, no, I don't, I'm not looking. I don't want to. I'll never have that again. But here it shows that there is space in your heart to love again, fully. Let me have 1 second, please, to look at some numbers. Yeah, there is justice here in this corner. Whatever the work that you did to pull yourself out of your grief, there is justice. And not only is there justice, but there's almost like this feeling of success regarding, I don't know, I almost want to say wish fulfillment, but more importantly, for you to see it, be it, believe it, and it will be. That's exactly what I got. This upper right-hand corner, taking the energies that's currently happening with you, Sagittarius, and where it's going towards the future is really, to me, amazing. Because, again, Master number 22. And you know what? I want you to look that up to get an understanding of the Master number 22. You will undoubtedly understand within time that all that has transpired really, truly has led you to this point and is pushing you towards that which you are meant to be, meant to see, meant to participate in the future. It's destiny. It's the vibration of karma. Do you see it? Have you made the choice to move forward? You're mulling it over, aren't you? This is a great time to understand, that it's not about money. It's not about material things. It's about living a life that is full, that has purpose, that, that is destined. See it, feel it, be it. 3 of Cups. There will be a partnership. Definitely a partnership. I would look in your immediate circle. Maybe your friends are trying to hook you up with somebody. I want to check something else out. Yeah. There was happiness. Whatever love that you lost, you were truly happy. And the idea that seeing that again, you didn't believe it, but you're thinking about that. Yeah, maybe it is possible. You're moving forward. You know, grief is you know, nobody can tell you how long to grieve. And one second. I'm being reminded of a clip that I saw with the Long Island medium, Teresa Caputo. She goes in and she talks to people about their loved ones who had passed over, and she taps in with them. And she says to them all the time, and I'm getting chills on this, and this is very specific for somebody who's lost a loved one. She says that the loved one doesn't want you to suffer, to be sad. They don't want you to stop living. You are there in this world living. You have to live. You have to move on. And then another thing that is said, that if the individual who's passed on was very sick, don't see them when they were sick. Do not use that as your memory. Your memory should be when they were vital. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else in these. Yeah. The bottom of the deck says cultivate Taurus energy. Sagittarius, cultivate your heart space. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's a transition for you. But you're really in a very good place right now to liberate yourself, to awaken, to wake back up actually, right? And live your life. See it, feel it, be it. I think that's what I'm going to name this, Sagittarius. See it, feel it, be it. See yourself happy. See yourself in love. See yourself with a partner who's loving and compassionate. Who's stable. Well, I think that's it, Sagittarius. I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to have this experience. I really do enjoy doing these readings, although I just started posting this past week. I am learning. I am expanding, as they say, because Jupiter's coming through this whole time period. And I appreciate the time that we spent. I would like to say that if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, and share my channel so that I can grow my base. I appreciate it. Have a lovely day, and I wish you well. Peace.